Richard Sherman seems like he's going to come back or wants to come back to the team after the bye week. That's in 2 weeks. As we all know, he injured something near his Achilles. We're calling it his calf. Publicly, we're calling it calf. We're still calling it calf publicly. He injured that, missed 10 weeks. Now he wants to come back. What's the plan there, guys? Because you know he's not going to make your defense better. Him going down is one of the best things that's happened to this team this season because his backup, Jason Verrett, is better than Richard Sherman, for starters. 2, is more versatile than Richard Sherman in the sense that he can play both man and zone coverage as opposed to Sherman, who plays only zone. So while Sherman will go back on the field, this is what will happen if you play Richard Sherman the rest of the way. He'll go back on the field. Robert, you'll be forced to call nothing but cover 3 and cover 4 and various types of zones. No one will go after Richard Sherman while he's in zone coverage. He'll just be there on his own. The rest of your defense will get eaten to shreds because no one's covering anyone. And Richard Sherman will enter free agency with a really good pro football focus grade. And he'll say, oh, my numbers were great, even though the defense tanked after he came back. Because playing zone every snap is good for only him, not anyone else. So if you put him back on the field, you'll definitely help him get paid by another team. You'll help boost his stock, but you're not going to help your own defense. You're not going to give playing time to someone who has a future on your team. We're talking about 32-year-old Richard Sherman, who's going to be a goner. He shouldn't play. I don't think he should play anymore this season. Call me kooky. I think Mosley and Verrett are your 2 best corners. And what you could bring back Richard Sherman as a backup. If he wants to be Jason Verrett's backup, great. He'd be better than Brian Allen, sure. But to actually bench Mosley or Verrett for Richard freaking Sherman, 32-year-old Richard Sherman, nah, I don't think so. That's only going to help him. Because again, Robert, you're going to be forced to call nothing but zone. Quarterbacks are going to leave him alone. They're going to go, everything else is going to be open to them. And Richard Sherman is just going to enter free agency saying, I did my job well. At what cost? At what cost? You can't just play zone coverage every snap anymore, even if you do have Richard Sherman. Let him rehab. He only wants to play. I'm thinking he only wants to play because he needs to put something on tape to get something in free agency. If he's coming off a season where he only played 1 game, what's he going to get? A 1-year deal worth $1 million? If that, like the vet min, right? The vet minimum. So he needs to get back out there. You don't need to have him be out there. Let him be the third corner. You know? He's not part of the future. He's 32 years old. He's going to be on another team. How does it help you? If Mosley starts getting burned or Verrett starts getting burned, maybe I'm wrong. But the way I look at it is Richard Sherman's at the end. He's blocking people on Twitter because he knows it's true. I said that Jason Verrett is better than him. Block me. Look, I don't trust a corner who's blocking people. You're supposed to be mentally tough as a corner. You can't block, Michael Thomas. Can't block. Can't guard Michael Thomas either.